God cares about your mental health. He does. He's not mad at you. You aren't weird because you struggle with mental health struggles, or you have mental health issues. Whether it's depression, anxiety, bipolar, all of the above. Just because you struggle with mental health issues, or you have a mental illness, or a mental disorder, or whatever you want to call it, just know that you aren't weird. You aren't any less. You aren't inadequate or incompetent. You're actually strong. You're a strong individual. You're very strong. And you are still loved by God. And God still cares about you. He cares about your mental health. He cares about your struggles and what you're dealing with. He cares about your depression, when you're struggling, when you feel like you aren't enough, when you feel less. He cares about, he wants you to love yourself. And he loves you. He still loves you. He doesn't love you any less. He loves you just because he just loves you in general. You are not less because you have mental health struggles, or you struggle with mental health. You aren't less. Mental illness, mental disorder, whatever it is for you. Little background on my story: I struggle with depression. I struggle with anxiety, even suicidal thoughts, and actually went through multiple times of trying to take my own life years back. So I know what it's like to feel like I felt like I was a burden. I didn't feel enough. I didn't feel love. I had low self-esteem and all of the above. But God met me right there where I was. He was there for me through it. He didn't leave me. He did not leave me. He was there for me right in the middle of it. Not only did he save my life, he saved me mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And I'm so grateful to be here today to inspire and to help you all understand that just because you have mental health struggles doesn't mean, or whoever is watching this video on the other screen, whether you're struggling with mental health or any struggle in general, just know that God cares about you. He cares about you. He cares about your mental health, to be exact. So God met me right there when I had to learn how to walk again, and learn how to write again, feed myself again. I was on a feeding tube and oxygen and all of the above, and ICU, all of the above. I have videos on it, but it's just the fact of God met me right there. He was right there. When I hit rock bottom, he was at the bottom with me. And he brought me up. Help me heal. Help me grow and evolve. And one thing I want to say is, you're not your past. And even if you feel like you did hit rock bottom, or you feel like you are at the rock right now, you're at the bottom, just know that when you are at the bottom of the rock, that's where hope starts. I have a video on that you are resilient. Like, it's like you are resilient when you hit rock bottom. The only way to go up is just go up. Like, the only way to get from the bottom is to go to the top. Sometimes we think when we get to the bottom, we feel like we can't get up. But God will meet you right where you're at. And back to mental health, like when it comes to depression, anxiety, those thoughts can tell you so many negative thoughts. And those thoughts can tell you that you aren't enough, and that you are less, and that you are this, and you should do this, and you should do that. Whether you're struggling with so much, like suicidal thoughts, to self-harm, to, you know, depression, anxiety, whatever it is for you, just know that you are still enough, and you are not what those thoughts say. That's the enemy trying to get in your mind. And I'm not to be the one to tell you, oh, you're struggling with mental health issues and it's not what you think it is, and it's just the enemy. Like, I know that mental health is a specific mental illness. It's a specific illness. It's like mental health is just as important as physical health. So you have physical illness, you have mental illness. But I do want to tell you and encourage you to understand that healing is possible as well. Healing is possible for you. God can heal you from those mental health struggles. And he does allow, I want to say this, so he does allow things like therapy and medication, to so many different things, and, you know, techniques and different things, and people to talk to, and all of the above, mentorship, and so much more, groups and support groups. He allows all of that, all of those specific resources for us to help us through our mental health struggles that I've actually engaged in before. But let's not forget the main healer, and that is God. God is our main healer for mental health and physical health and all of the above. So just know that you are still enough. God cares about you. Like I said, cast all your cares onto God, for he cares for you. In 1 Peter 5:7. So just know that you are still enough. God cares about your mental health. You aren't any less. And you are not a burden. You're not a burden to God. You're not a burden to me. You're not a burden to your loved ones. You're not a burden to no. And someone makes you feel like you are a burden, don't listen to that. It's not true. You aren't a burden. Especially if you're struggling with mental health. I want to say, if you are struggling with any type of mental health struggle, you feel like you need to reach out, please reach out. Please reach out. So I just want to make this video to encourage you to understand that God cares about your mental health. He cares about your illness to the point to where you feel like you're struggling with depression and anxiety. Those are the main, but there's so much more, like bipolar to schizophrenia to so much more, eating disorders and all of the above. OCD to everything. Like, there's so many different things that's on the spectrum of mental health, in the mental health realm. But I do know that healing is possible. Let God heal. Let Jesus heal you. God cares about your mental health. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed for dealing with your mental health. I know there's a lot of stigmas and a lot of judgmental, you know, statements and different things that may go around the realm of mental health. People may look at you differently. You might get judged. But don't listen to any of that. Know that you're still enough. You are loved. You are needed here. You are important. You are amazing, and you are strong. You are so strong for you to keep on striving, for you to keep going throughout this whole entire thing that you've been dealing with. Never give up. Never give up. I know what it feels like when you have depression, anxiety. It's crippling to you physically. It affects you physically. You can barely get out of bed. You can barely do this. You can barely do that. You can barely eat, drink, do your everyday task. All you want to do is stay in bed all day. It takes all of it for you to get out of bed. I know what it's like to go through that. I've been through it before. I know what it's like to be in a psych ward. I know what it's like to have to go through all these different process of dealing with whether it's depression, anxiety, whatever it is for you. I know what it's like to go through all of it of mental health. I know what's like. I've been through it before. And I'm here to tell you that healing is possible and that there is a way out. There's light at the end of the tunnel. A rainbow after the storm. Flowers after the rain. Sunshine after the rain. Sunshine after the pain. Beauty after the pain. Beauty from ashes. I'm telling you. God can make better for you. I give him all the glory and all the praise for that. Just know that healing is coming for you. You are going to be okay. And it's okay to not be okay. But know that you will be okay. You're going to be okay. So just remember that. And I hope you utilize this video not only for encouragement, maybe to encourage someone else. Share this with your loved one or your friends or your significant other, whoever it might be for you, or just you watching this video in general. I want this video to be encouragement that you understand that you are not alone as well. You aren't alone. There are plenty of people out here going with mental health struggles. Plus you have God by your side, and there's so much more. I'm here for you. And there's so many other people who are here for you as well. Maybe your loved ones. But just know that God cares about your mental health. I care about your mental health. And I want you to care about your mental health. Care about you. Never give up. God cares about your mental health.